people say, well, if I get money, then I'll have girls. No, you won't. You won't have girls because you're still out of shape, still a fucking loser, you're still fucking boring. So fix all those things. Let me tell you something. If you fix all those things well enough, you don't even need money to get girls. I had girls when I was broke. I have girls now I'm rich. I got money because I enjoy my Lamborghini, not to try and impress some bimbo bitch.
I've had with more people at 25 than most people have in their entire life.
And you don't feel any type of shame about that?
I'm not ashamed of having for money. Like, I love it.
What got you into this?
I was like, this is an easy, safe way for me to get laid, and I'm making money. This sounds like a really good idea.
What type of upbringing did you have?
I did grow up with 2 moms.
2 moms is pretty different.
I guess you could say that's different, but it's, I consider it normal.
So how's your relationship with your mothers, and do they approve of what you're doing?
She's very, very supportive.
And men that you date, how do they feel about this?
Very insecure. I mean, I have with huge, like big, like this, like this.
Maybe not keep touching me like that, all right? And now, is there anything you regret about doing what you do?
There's always going to be my holes on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone thinks I'm dumb.
I know.
This is hilarious.
Men think that they can be inappropriate, and that's okay.
You don't.
Some men.
Some men.
Some men.
Some men. Most men. They do research. Like, if I've spoken to 100 men in my life, and 89.9 have moved in this type of way.
90% of men.
89.9.
Okay, you think 89.9
have moved mad.
Do you have any brothers?
I have 2 brothers.
So if you put your brothers in the room with us, that's 4 men, and then you put, Kobe said that's 5. You put Blessing here, that's 6. Amiri just left, that was 7. If you put another 3, you're gonna say out of those 10 men, 8 of us are inappropriate.
You're picking like my brothers. You're assuming that my brothers like are cool.
No, I'm just picking 10 men.
Logic and feminism cannot coexist. It's like mixing oil in water. What a crazy delusional girl.
All right, fellas, I'm going to give you a piece of advice that I give to every male client that comes to me. I might just be some random dude. Say it with me, but I do got the sauce. Let's go. If you are broke, if you are financially strapped, if you are consistently worried about money, the only thing that you need to be dating is your purpose. You worrying about dating, you worrying about women, you worried about a girlfriend, you can't even take care of yourself. You're not even on your grind. You're not even focused on your purpose. You don't even have a plan for your life, and you trying to bring somebody else into it?
Facts. What's great about Red Pill is as much as it points to the wrong things about society and women, it holds men accountable and raises even higher standards for them.
I think women like to be cheated on. All y'all ever talk about is your exes that cheated on you.
That's it.
That's all y'all ever talk about.
Pearl is right. Because they'll complain about men, oh, my boyfriend's cheating on me, blah, 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 but they don't leave. When they actually stop cheating on them, then they don't want them anymore.
I got a new question for you guys. Why do you think guys no longer want to get married?
Hammerhand, the MGTOW monk. There's no way that you don't know the answer to this. Divorce, the ability to walk away clean, take all of his shit, use his children as weaponry.
Facts. Everything written in Western law about marriage goes against men. There's absolutely no incentive for men nowadays to get married.
If this guy asked you out, what would you say?
I would say, I have a boyfriend.
Okay. What about if this guy asked you out?
I would say, yeah, come over.
Do you think looks is pretty important for guys?
I think if you have a nice personality and a nice heart, then that's important.
But then why do you say no to the ugly guy and yes to the good-looking guy?
Because I don't know them.
But you don't know the good-looking guy either.
I wouldn't say yes to a date. I would first FaceTime them, and who knows, maybe the other guy doesn't match my personality and the other one does, and I would love to go on a date with him.
What's like your minimum rating a guy has to be for you to date him?
I personally am attracted to like energy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like if I get a good vibe from someone, like then I'm like attracted and then I want to move forward.
If this guy matched your energy, would you go out with him?
No, but he's very...
They have money.
I'd be his friend.
Like, it's not about energy. Come on, it's about looks. Let's be honest.
She asked you on a date, but she matched your energy. Would you go?
No.
What kind of questions are these? You know what I mean?
Attracted to energy? What now? If people could just be honest about what they want for 1 second, maybe we'd get somewhere as a society. Jesus Christ.
reckoning's here, the sound of deafening fear.
Never lose hope, boys. Mode, I guess. It's not solely because the guy is unattractive. Chads get cheated on too. This is why the red pill is so important, because it covers the bases. Looks, money, status, game, and frame. If you're lacking in any one of these, it's gonna crumble at some point.
In 80 to 90% of the relationships, black women are leaving. You're home wrecking. You're breaking up the relationships. Men stay.
Why do you think women are leaving?
Because you've been sold a Disney fantasy that you should be happy. Instead of understanding that you have duty, honor, respect, and you chose to be in a relationship, especially when you decided to make a baby with somebody, you need to stay for more than just yourself. French toast your happiness.
So I should settle?
No, you should. Are you a Christian?
I'm not.
Well, have you been married?
No, I haven't.
You plan on getting married?
I would like to.
What vows do you plan on taking?
I don't want to settle for nothing less.
What vows do you plan on taking?
I plan on...
For better, for worse, sickness and health, the rich or poor, till death do us part. That he said shit about happiness.
So I'm supposed to be miserable?
No, you're supposed to be an adult.
Oh, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if you do, just have it in a GC, press X, you faggot.
Fellas, be careful of these types of women. They don't care about you. They'll drain your finances and soul and make your life miserable.
Not supposed to be affection. We're supposed to work.
Okay, well, definitely works. Definitely.
You want affection? Want affection by a dog. I'm gonna be honest, man. Some of you ladies need to understand something. Men are not supposed to be your girlfriends. We're not supposed to sit around and paint your toenails and talk about your freaking feelings. You got a firefighter. Right. That's some of the best work you can do in this country. That's good money, good benefits. And you ain't satisfied? Right. At $16 an hour at the Piggly Wiggly? Welcome to a wake-up call, young lady. You're in South Carolina, not known for a place for ballers and shot callers.
The Godfather calling out the BS again.
I don't understand today's dating world. I take girls on nice dates. I get
You see, what you fail to understand is that it's not the fucking 70s and 80s anymore where you buy them flowers or you take them out to a nice dinner, even as simply as just buying them some fucking box of chocolates, and then boom, you in. That's not how it goes anymore. First things first, if you live in the Western world, you are pretty much fucked unless you are 6 feet tall, famous or rich, very charismatic, very attractive. If you have none of those features, I'm sorry to tell you, you're practically fucked. But listen, the truth is, bro, is the reason why dating is fucked and it's not what it used to be is because of the fact that Instagram exists. Why would a girl choose you or me when they have millionaires, billionaires, celebrities, and fucking studs hitting them up every single second of the fucking day? Come on, dude. It's tough out here, so the best advice I could possibly give is just become the best.
I've seen this video before, and many had negative reactions to the first guy. However, none of them really addressed the underlying issue, until this guy comes along. He's speaking facts. Become the best. That's pretty much the key nowadays.
I do have a guy that just sends me money sometimes. Love that.
How much does he send you?
However much I ask for.
What's the most that you've asked for?
I got around $300.
Any expectation of getting something in return? Like, do you send feet pics or he just sends you money?
Some people are into like sending women money just for no reason. Like knowing that the girl is gonna spend their money. They're into that.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's called being a pay pig.
It's fucking simps. Okay.
These types of men ruin dating for everyone. They're setting everything up for failure. Boys, never ever simp.
And to add value to you, and I can't discipline the child, then why should I even come in to add value?
But we're just not on the same page, and that has nothing to do with us having a kid.
I
just
like
means
if you
and I are not on the same page.
It's about how you
you're
discipline
right.
the kid.
So like if I wanted to spank, if I was spanking my child and I had a husband that in the future we grew up like we're together, we're on the same page. You want to spank my child? That's your child too, because that's how it's supposed to be. So yes, you could spank my kid, but I personally do not believe in spanking my kid.
That's what we're saying.
Exactly.
what we're saying.
And here's the thing. That's just one point of contention. There might be a bunch of other points of contention where you guys aren't going to agree. And here's the problem. I have no leverage because I have all this responsibility for the kid, but it's not biologically mine, and you could take him at any time, and I can't even exercise my authority. So we tell guys, from the male perspective, it's stupid for you to date a single mother seriously because it's not your child.
Okay.
From a practical standpoint, it's not a good move for a guy to do it.
I see that happen.
Get this through your head, fellas. Dating a single mother with kids enables them to give you all the responsibilities without the authority.
So exciting! If you're going on a date soon and you're a little bit nervous or you haven't been on your first date yet, trust me, these are my tips. Listen up. First dates are nerve-wracking, stressful, scary, intimidating, but they are also so much fun. This is my opinion before you yell at me in the comments. If you don't know what to wear, jeans are always a safe bet. Both people should always offer to pay. However, if I ask someone on a date, I should pay for the date. There's this huge thing about guys making the first move. Girl, if you want to go on a date with the guy, ask him on the date. At all times during this date, someone, whether it's your best friend or your mom, should know where you are and who you're with. At the end of the day, they're just a person, and a person shouldn't make you that nervous. It's literally just a person. You don't have to kiss on the first date. I know you feel like you have to. You don't. Trust me. Asking you to hang out and come to his basement and watch a movie is not a date.
Hey, reasonably good tips.
So have you ever wondered what it's like to be a really attractive woman, to have guys just hitting on you all the time, to be the gender that's in demand in the dating market? Because there is a place in this world where men can go and they can have the experience of what it's like to be a hot woman. Let's watch.
Life of being a Giga Chad in Thailand.
Paul, like give me 5 aspects of femininity or women that you would find, would be what you would want in a long-term relationship with a woman. And I can only think of one, and that's genuine desire, because anything else that guys can, I want her to be feminine. I want her to be a good conversationalist, and she's got to be a good mom, and she's got to, none of that makes any difference unless she has genuine, 100% unmitigated, unconditional, unnegotiated, genuine ass, hot monkey sex desire for you. If that's not there, none of that matters. All of it is a contrivance. It's all contrived if there's no desire there. And I would tell that to the guys who are like seeking arrangements and they're sugar daddies. You know what? You can bang her, but you can bang prostitutes too. Do they really want to be with you, or are they obligated to be with you? Is she a ride or die girl? Okay, well, is she a ride or die girl when the stock market crashes and you don't have any money?
Genuine desire is everything.
There is an objective, rational, reasonable definition of what conventional masculinity is, and you ain't it. And the reason you ain't it is because you've been taught from day one that you should process instinct, emotion, and reason, and that you should just dwell in emotion, because that's what women are doing. You think that you can solve your reproductive problem by becoming more alike like a woman. You can be more, the more feminine you are, the more you identify with the feminine. We say that all the time. We get in touch with your feminine side. You need to identify with your feminine. You need to get in touch with your emotions. When somebody says you need to get in touch with your emotions, what they're saying is you need to prioritize emotion before reason. And anytime somebody tells you that, you tell them to go fuck off. Because that's why we're in the shit we're in today. That's why men are like hurting.
Let's end this one with the great Jordan Peterson.
But it seemed to me, as I delved into it, that the proper solution to that was to live properly as an individual, because you're more powerful than you think. Way more powerful than you think. I mean, God only knows what you are in the final analysis. You're blind to your own weaknesses, but you're also blind to your own strengths. And so then I think, well, if you got your act together, it'd be better for you, and instantly it would be better for your family, assuming they wanted you to get your act together, and not everyone does, and then it would be better for the community. It's like, how far could you take that? If you stopped wasting time, and if you stopped lying, and if you oriented yourself to the highest possible good that you could conceive of, and you committed to that, how much good could you do? Well, I would say, why don't you find out? So that's what I think you should do. You should find out. You don't have anything better to do. And there's nothing in it, as far as I've been able to tell, there's nothing in it but good.
I hope you stay motivated, boys.